Yes! Hi there, welcome back to the channel and thank you for joining me once again. It's a bit miserable today. The rain stopped, but it has been raining for about past 4 or 5 days, maybe even a week, so everything is just a little bit moist. So we're going to give it a go. Now it's mid-afternoon today. My other half was night shift last night, so I was on babysitting duties this morning, so I thought I'd come out, give it an hour before I lose the light. I was toying with the idea of doing a live dig, but I don't know whether anybody would tune into it. What do you think? Should I do it? If you think I should do some sort of live dig, even for maybe half an hour, would that be of any interest to anybody? So if you think it would be, you'd like to see that, put a comment in below and let me know, and I'll sort of gauge a reaction to find out whether that's going to be to anybody's cup of tea. It would just be me literally walking, and you'll see literally everything that goes on and everything I find, all the junk, and hopefully maybe some good stuff. But you can let me know what you think. So one other thing I would like to bring up is my subscribers. I smashed the 1,000 subscriber barrier and I'm almost at 1,500 at time of recording, so thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed, whichever country you may be in, whether it's America, Germany, Italy, the UK, Australia, anywhere. I don't know where you are, but thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. It really means a lot. So yeah, so I'm going to get on and see how we got on today. I don't really know if I'm in the mood. I don't know whether it's the weather or because I've started a bit later today, but it's good to get out. Probably when I get going I'll be fine. So we shall see you on the first hole, whatever it may be. Just thinking, do you know what? I'll just do some live digs. I'll do the first 10 minutes just to see what it's like. I've never done it before, so it's new for you, it's new for me. It'll be a bit interesting, so I'll just leave this running. I will I've not even switched on the detector yet, so I will run through all that, and I'm going to head well, I meant to say I'm back on the Smithy field, also known as the Silver Field. So it'd be amazing if we did a live and I got some silver. That would be amazing. So I'm just going to pop you back in the holster, my chest sort of harness thing, and I'll set up the machine and then we'll get going for 10 minutes and see how we got on. Fingers crossed, wish me luck. Right, I hope this is okay. I hope you can hear me okay, and I hope you can see everything okay. So I apologise in advance if I put you out a shot. It's not as easy as you think, keeping the camera, see when you're bending up and down and moving. But anyway, so we'll stick the machine on. There we go, XP. You can see it's still running, version 1.1. Let everything pair up. So select the wireless headphones. Now, as you can see, I'm on a test custom program. So test part, you can see at the top there, and it is obviously based around program number 5, which is Park. So just run through my settings before we go. So menu, discrimination 6.8, sensitivity at 90. I may adjust that up depending on how it goes. Frequency, running it in 24. I find that that's a good all-round frequency. If you put it up to the 40, you start picking up all the tiny bits of foil, and I've found that, I mean, even at 24 it picks up, tiny things, so I don't think you're missing too much, if anything at all, really, to be honest. Iron volume 10, I like to hear all the iron, to hear that's everything that's going on. Reactivity 2.5, audio response at 5, back to discrimination. Expert using 5 tones, 0 bottle caps, notch 23 to 25. There's a lot of coke in this field, so it would drive you insane listening to it all the time. Silencer at 0, tones 5 tones, and I've got it in the PWM. I'll just show you. So audio, that's my volume for the headphones. Audio filter 0, equaliser, I'll not bother with equaliser, PWM, so there we go. And what else I will do, maybe you don't know this, if you hold the minus button down at the bottom, hold it in, and that's not what we want to do, hold it in, it takes you your audio, that takes your audio up and down, your volume, press the top one, and it puts the main speaker on, and I'll turn the volume up so you can hear everything that's happening. Okay. So pop this in, and then we shall do, if I can get it to go in first time, it would be helpful. Come on, hold on. Helpful wasn't it? Didn't have the spade in front of me. These are a little bit tricky to get in. So that's not it. There we go. That's definitely a design flaw with the Deus 2. It's so easy to knock this off. I mean, that's it located in, and one little nudge, and it's away. So it's not. That's it locked in. All you need to do. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic machine, but they really need to do something with this setup in here. It's not the best. So I hope you can hear that okay. So let's get going. I say I'm going to head down to my little hotspot. I've remembered my little trill today, which was courtesy of a good friend of mine, James. He sent it up to me in my hour of need when I snapped my little other one. So anyway, enough chat, and let's get going. Oh, I've not done a frequency scan yet, so hold your GB button in at the top right, and that will do its thing. I'll let it go through its wee thing, and that's ready to go. Now, I never really do a ground balance. It's set to 87, and that's generally fine for me. I never really change it. So let's go. I hope you enjoy this. I say we'll do it for maybe 10-15 minutes. Nope, that's not a good one. Sorry, I'll spend a bit more time on each of the targets. If you're new to the Deus 2 and you want any tips, I'll try my best. You can maybe ask for something if you want me to go through something on another video. I can do a short video on a particular program or setting, or something like that. So that's coming in 80, mid-80s. There's a bit of an iron. Doesn't sound a very big target. No, I'm going to leave that one. I think that's maybe. I don't like the sound of it. Should we dig it? Let's. Right under the centre of the coil. Well, at least it should be. So, purely for entertainment purposes, we'll dig it. Now I need to keep an eye on the time as well, because it's you know yourself, 10 minutes when you're metal detecting flies in. Still in there. Sounding a bit healthier, so let's go down with my, oh god, the ground is absolutely soaking. Right, This pinpointer is done. I can see me having to buy a new one on the Black Friday deals. Right, over there. I'm thinking it's a bit of iron. Oh, see, it's just beeping randomly. I've obviously done something to it on the inside when I whacked it with the spade. Oh god. Right. This is maybe going to prove to be more difficult than I first anticipated. I do think it's still beeping. Gee. I was hoping that I hadn't damaged it and my repair would be enough to see, this is what happens when you go live. When you do a live dig or something, there's a lot, you know, to make half an hour video you're out for 3-4 hours, so this pinpointer is bugging me. Turn the sensitivity down a little bit. Right. I don't know where you are. It would help if the pinpointer was working. I'm thinking it's a bit of deep iron, probably, hence why I've not got to it. Where are you? There's nothing, I don't know. Oh. I think finally we have it. I think it's in this side wall here. It must be in there somewhere. It has to be in there. Yeah, and it's a bit iron, that's why I was chasing it. Trying to find that, if you find yourself chasing a target, it's probably iron. Pinpointer's over there. There we go. An iron nail. All that for that. Absolutely garbage. Although I did say it was a rubbish signal. But there we go. So let's get picked up. And we'll go again. And remember, you're still alive. So yeah, thank you to everybody that has subscribed, although if you're watching this you're probably thinking, what the hell have I subscribed to this guy for? He's but here we go anyway. So on we go, let's get something decent to show you. $75 again. Now I'm going to leave that one. And the problem is this field is absolutely sodden, like it's a notoriously wet field, and there's loads of iron, there's loads of coke, so the water makes everything sound, particularly the iron, sound a lot nicer sounding. And I'm still not convinced with this software. My plan over the weekend was to actually update it to version 2, just to give that a go. I don't know if anybody's got any experience of 2 or 1.1 or whatever, but I do see an increasing amount of people, you know, returning back to 0.71. This is it's a 64. We'll dig this one. Doesn't sound a very clean target. Doesn't sound very good, but as I say, do this one, and then we would do a couple more. See what you think. Is it something you would like to see more of, or less of, or just after this one, never again? Right, we're out. That was a bit easier this time. So I'm going to say a bit of lead maybe. Oh, I need to get a new pinpointer. This one is. I think there's obviously something up with it quite badly. So if you would like to help towards getting a new pinpointer, you can buy me a coffee, because that's what I'm going to have to buy. I say this hobby is expensive, and I think it's there. That's just a little bit of what is that there? It's gold. It's a bottle top. Just a bit of aluminium. I think, yeah, just a bit of aluminium. I say it didn't sound that good. So that's that one. Pop it in the junk, the wee pouch. Put the broken pinpointer off, and I don't know whether to get another MI4 or go to the MI6, or I think Quest have got a new one out, which is it looks really smart actually. Check it out. It's the new Quest. Is it Quest pinpointer, and it's got a smart holster. So when you take it out its holder, it switches on, and when you put it back in, it switches off. It's fantastic, but that wouldn't work for me because I don't have it in the holster. I just put my pointer in my little fines pouch, so you know that technology would be wasted. So, and I've also looked at the new AccuPoint, which I think is Nocta, the yellow one, but again it's not getting fantastic reviews. The Garrett Carrot again is, well, it's sort of legendary, you know. But the one thing I don't like about it is the fact that you need to change the battery on it, whereas this one, the XP, the MI4 and the MI6 are all fully rechargeable, which is, you know, fantastic, because, you know, if you're out, you know, you need to take a battery with you, or you know, it's just an extra thing. Whereas when I'm charging everything, I just charge everything together, and it's all done. So we're heading down here. I don't know how long we've been live. 14 minutes. Yeah, we'll do another. Try and get something. I'll maybe go another wee bit longer. Maybe do another 2 targets. I'm heading down to a little hot spot where there's a few more coins, hopefully, and everything seems to be down at the bottom of this field. I don't know why. I don't know whether people congregated down there near the blacksmiths, which is probably. That sounds okay. It's a steady. Looks quite. See how big it looks. So to give it a kind of gauge a size. So target comes in there and fades off down there. Now that's probably too big for a coin, but it's consistent 52, 53, which is, I'm going to say that's as a part of a spoon. So using the wiggling method, run down the target until it stops. So your target's going to roughly be there. Change direction. Yep, so let's give it a go about there. And I'll say a little sort of copper alloy spoon. I don't know whether we're out or we've. Oh, and another thing, you can also sign up, become a member of the channel. It's 99 pence a month, and that'll give you a little badge next to your name, and sort of priority shout outs. You'll get a shout out, you know, each week as well for that, and I say it just helps towards buying pinpointers when there we go. So that was a big target. What have we got? What have we got? Pepperami. Pepperami. Let's see if there's a date in it. Best before 2021. So now you would never get to see any of that, but you are getting to see everything today, and I hope it's giving you some sort of viewing pleasure. Let's keep going. I think it's actually starting to rain. I can feel the rain. I'm going to do a couple of videos in the next coming weeks or month about metal detecting technique and some little tips and tricks, and you know, if you're a budding YouTuber and you want to get started, I'll show you the equipment that I use. It might be helpful for some people, even if you want to just do it as for your own records or whatever. You know, you can record everything, but I will warn you, it's expensive when you get going. It's very time consuming. So yeah, but we'll do that. So I'm going to, that's iron, you can hear that, you hear the buzz, just hear it, get it one way and then it gonna, you get the of the iron. Come on, come on, give me something decent to dig. Nope. So yeah, it'll be like sweep, how you swing the detector, and you know, things like that in general. You know, how to pinpoint and how to dig a hole, all that kind of stuff. Just pretty basic stuff, but you know, and there's loads of other videos out there, but I like to do it because everybody's got their own little way of doing something, and what works for one person won't necessarily work for another person, so on and so forth. Right, so see, that sounded, that's too jumpy. This is going to be junk. It's right on the surface. Right on the surface. I could possibly pinpoint it. If it's on the surface, I can maybe get to it. Nah, just be a little bit deeper. So let's. Yeah, it's as big as it's high 80s, then jumping up to the high 90s. So this is probably, well, I don't know, it literally could be anything in this field. But there's some huge lumps of iron still in the hole. Let's take one more spadeful out at the back there, and oh, we're out. And that immediately, that iron buzz just came through. Pinpoint it. Have I turned you off? Where are you? I don't trust this pimp. Oh, there we go. It's in here somewhere. Nope. Not that. Oh, there we are. Yeah. So, now most machines will get caught out with that, so that's a sort of like, it's a big lump of iron, but it's right on the surface. It's a bit of an odd shape. It's sort of square at the top. As I say, the machine was reading it as junk, but I wasn't getting the iron tone. But you could probably put on more filters to knock that out. But if you start putting on more filters, you start knocking out the chance of finding other bits and bobs. So there we go. So unfortunately, no decent targets there, but you never know. On another day it could have been a coin or something. So let me know, would you like to see more of that or not? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch off just now. I'm going to do some normal videos, and I hope you enjoyed that little live sort of thing there. It'd be good to hear your feedback on it. So thanks for watching that little bit just now, and we'll go and do some normal video and see how we get on. So we'll see you in the next hole. I've just spotted something. It's a little eyes only find. I'll zoom you in a little bit, see if you can spot it. It's right in the middle of the screen, right about there. Can you guess what it is? Take it back out a bit. That is a little bit of clay pipe. That's quite a big bit of it as well. Yep, so used for smoking tobacco, probably Victorian, I'd imagine, at that age. There's no maker's mark on that one at all. Yep, a nice little eyes only find. Alright, so let's take a look at this one. This is probably the most consistent target I've had yet. 77, 76. It sounds not that great. Well, this is going to be a brilliant video, this. All you've heard me saying is it won't be great, it won't be great. But you've got to walk over it to find it. And you've got to dig these ones because you never know what they'll be. Right, we're out. So I'll just not bother with the pinpointer, I'll just grab a handful of. Right, so we're in this clod. We're in this one, so 77 now, I'll say a bit of lead. Not in there. Wouldn't it be great if it was a coin? Yeah, I've dropped it. I've dropped it. Where did you go? It's down here somewhere. Got it. Yeah. I think it's just a bit of scrap. Pretty thin. Just a bit of copper alloy or copper or something. Yeah. In the junk pouch it goes. This is probably the best find of the day so well. No, actually, I know it's the best find of the day so far. I think that's a little bag seal. It has the potential to be just a scrap bit of lead, but I think the shape of it, the roundness and this little square bit at the bottom here will be a bag seal. So it's coming in sort of mid-50s. Yeah, mid-50s, and that's that so far. So not a lot doing today, unfortunately. So, but we'll carry on for another half hour. Okay, so I'm almost heading back up to the car now, and I got this one, little 44, 45, and it's a little button. So that's probably about my best find of today, other than the little lead bag seal, which may not even be a bag seal, but that is definitely a little button. You see a little where the loop would have been there. I have no idea in age. Looks pretty old though, unusual shape, so I don't know whether there would have been something, you know, over the top of that. Is it a two-piece one? Don't know. I am no button expert, and everything is just sticking. I mean, it's basically like digging wet wet muck. It is not pleasant at all. Yeah, we'll keep going. I say we've got another 10 minutes until we're back at the car, and I'll do a little round up at the end. Finally, a signal I can get excited about. This is the best so far, 85, 86. It's pretty consistent all the way around. It's maybe a little bit big sounding, but yeah, let's take a look at this one. Hopefully it's something decent. It's a huge big buckle. I say it sounded really good, and that's why there's a big lump of iron stuck to it at this corner. So that's probably the remainder of the pin. So that will be from a sort of horse, some sort of horse harness, or the reins or something like that, I would imagine. This little bit still turns. That's where the leather would have rolled that. So that's pretty cool. Oh sorry. This little bit here, it still spins. Excellent. So that's what that was. Alright, I'm filming this because I don't know what it is. It was a 70, thought it was a bit of lead, but I can see something round just about there where my finger is, if you can see that there. So I'm just going to reach in and get it. Oh, it's a button. Just a little button. Thought it was maybe going to be a little farthing or something at those kind of numbers, but I think it's still got the loop on it. I don't know if there's a bit of gold in that. You know, gold gilt. Hard to say without. It's still got the loop on it, so that's pretty good. I'll get some water in that later and try and get the worst of the muck off. So there we have it. Almost back at the car now. I can see it. I'm about 20 yards away, and then that'll do us for today. It's getting dark. I think it's going to rain as well, so we'll be wrapping it up pretty soon. Well folks, that's going to do us today. Not good at all. I hope you enjoyed the little live bit at the beginning. That was a first for me. I might do more actually. I quite enjoyed it. Sorry that I never found anything decent, but it can't always be, you know, nice coins, silver, nice little relics. It can't be that. That's not how metal detecting goes, unfortunately. I say for me to put together, you know, say a half an hour video, I need to be out for about 3-4 hours. It's just one of those days. So yeah, but I've enjoyed it. It's good. I've lost the light completely. The street lights are starting to come on. A disappointing day, but what an amazing week. You know, I was sitting about sort of 400 and odd subscribers, and then that jumped up to 500, and then it jumped up to 650 by the next day, and then it jumped up to 1,000, and then today it's, you know, just under 1,500. Absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, hopefully it continues. I love this hobby, and I love sharing my time out with other people as well. So I say I hope you're enjoying it. So thank you to all the new subscribers. I say again, sorry this video is not going to be that great, but if you've had any enjoyment, even if it's 30 seconds, hit the subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up. And yeah, I'm going to go home, spend a bit of time with the family, and get some dinner. And that I'm going to watch the football tonight. I think Scotland are playing Georgia. It's the Euro qualifiers, soccer, if you're over in America. So yeah, that's us. Thank you, as always, for sticking around to the end and watching. And take care of yourself, and we will see you next week. Bye bye for now.